from North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, TGD Radio presents Tee It Up Grand Strand.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this edition of Tee It Up Grand Strand. I'm your host, Shan Coughlin, here with special guest from Colonial Charters, Mr. Chris Jones. How are you doing?
I'm doing actually very fulfilled today.
You're feeling very fulfilled today?
Right. There's a lot of good events that's been happening, and absolutely loving every minute of it.
Wow. Well, I have to say, though, right before we get into that, I ran into your one of your friends a couple weeks back.
Oh, no.
Yes, and they wanted me to tell you that they are following you on with these interviews. Ooh. And, so we'll have to see how you do and
you're going to try to shake me, aren't you?
I am going to try to shake you,
okay.
but only once. Only once. All right. So you're feeling fulfilled because y'all have had a lot of community events recently, and you're getting ready to have even more.
That's correct.
So let's talk about those. Tell me what you got.
Well, we just finished. I'll go ahead and say this first. We just finished doing a Red Tea Open. Mm-hmm. I will say it was kind of on the fly, but we still pulled it off, and we actually sponsored 9 children and locally to make sure they have a good Christmas. We were able to raise about $1,700 for those kids, and we're still going.
Wow.
So they're going to have a wonderful Christmas. And thanks to everybody who helped us with that, the Colonial members and the locals came into play, and the entire staff. We just pulled it off and did a really good job.
Now, what is a Red Tea Open? Is that everybody plays from the Red Tees?
Cool. That's correct. We actually had everybody play. The men played from the Red Tees, and we did a modified Red Tees for the ladies.
Almost like a junior tee?
Correct. Yep. So it was everyone had a great time. They had a ball and very receptive. And 82 players out there.
82 players raised $1,700 and
correct.
Still going.
Big hearts.
Wow.
Really big hearts.
I'm impressed. And so all the money raised is going to these 9 children to make sure they have a good Christmas.
That's correct.
Wow. That's cool. That's very cool.
We want to do it every year. Excellent.
And so then the kids that you're sponsoring, now where did you hear about them, or did you go through a group? Or?
Well, it's actually John Wedding. Actually helped put it together.
Okay.
It's something that he usually did every Christmas for a small group of kids.
Okay.
And this time we formed together with the club to try to make it bigger. So he was able to help more children. So, I mean, thanks to John Weddy for that, too, because he did do that out of the kindness of his heart prior.
Well, we're always talking about this game and how much it gives to so many different charities and to the communities where golf courses are. Of course, we have so many golf courses here and a lot of events every year. And so it's just very neat. One day, I'm going to... I say I'm going to do this every year, but maybe 2015 is my year. I want to track it month by month, course by course, and really add it up over the course of a year to see how much giving is really done. Because, with all the talk about golf and, the economy and rounds are down or rounds are flat or players are flat or whatever it happens to be, nothing has changed. The one thing that hasn't changed is that golf is a great way to... a great event for charity. And
absolutely. I bet there's a stat out there somewhere. You just have to Google it. I'm sure you could find it.
You sound like your dad. Yeah, I'm going back to those days.
What can I say? He raised me well.
All right. For those of you who don't know, I actually worked for Chris's dad as a statistician. All right. Well, let's talk about what y'all have coming up, because Colonial Charters, located right on Highway 9, in Longs, but literally 10 minutes from where we're sitting. It's not
far at all.
Known as the locals' place to hang out, even if you're not a local from here. You can still hang out at that great patio and U-shaped bar area.
That's correct.
For those fantastic after golf events that y'all have. But now on Saturday, you're starting something cool. And the one thing I see on this paper, it says Saturday Shootout Flat Screen TV Giveaway. That would make a nice Christmas gift.
That's the big one. It's actually, we're going to start it December 6th. We're hoping to do it every 2 weeks, just to bring awareness to Colonial Charters. Phenomenal deal. I mean, we're talking $35 for, locals, and you get the continental breakfast. You get lunch served during. You get an awards luncheon afterwards. There's also going to be a lottery ticket given away for prizes.
Wow, okay.
And we're also going to give you a round of golf for you and up to your 3 guests for $20 each. All that for $35 and a chance to win a flat screen TV. I don't see.
There's no downside there.
No.
All right, so I'm going to just recap. So $35, all local and platinum guests.
Platinum guests are going to be $25.
Platinum card members, $25.
$25.
Okay, and so 8 o'clock, and then you have a special rate for your personal member, your Colonial Charters members. So 8 o'clock continental breakfast, 10 o'clock shotgun start, which is nice because just in case there is a little frost.
Correct.
It is December, but it's December in South Carolina. So today,
I've actually looked at the forecast prior. It's looking pretty good that day.
Yeah, I think this morning we got up and it was almost 70 still. So
it's awesome.
Food served throughout the day, 3 drink tickets, awards luncheon immediately following, prizes for men and mixed divisions, the lottery ticket for prizes, including that flat screen TV, and each participant will receive a complimentary round of golf where you can bring up to 3 guests for $20. Let's talk a little bit about that platinum membership because, one, it gets you an even better deal on the shootout at Colonial Charters, but even more than that, so many golf courses a part of that program, but you can play at a significantly discounted rate, and still right now the Platinum Golf membership is only $105 and you get a $100 gift card. It's a
win-win no matter how you look at it. You know, you get a $100 gift card back, and you can actually use it at any of the properties located on the gift card for anything. I mean, food, merchandise, even golf. We're basically giving you $100 back in cash. That's what it feels like.
All right, so here's what I'm thinking. I get my dad the Platinum Golf membership. I spend $105.
Correct.
You give me a $100 gift card that covers my sons and my husband in golf merchandise, or at least get one of their gifts, each. And I'm way ahead of the game.
And guess what? Your 5th round is free.
Yeah, that's
Every time you play.
You play 4 rounds at Colonial Charters. The 5th one is free, or any of the courses. But right now we're talking about Colonial Charters.
That's right.
Right out there on Highway 9, very convenient to the Grand Strand area. So I'm sitting in, let's say, Buffalo, New York right now, and I'm in like 6 feet of snow, and I'm dreaming of playing golf. Let's talk a little bit about Colonial Charters and all the work that's been put in out there. It's in fantastic shape.
I'm very, very happy, and every day I get happier when I walk out and look at it. We overseeded the fairways not too long ago, and I know everybody hates the rain, but our grass has popped now.
Yeah.
Our grass is coming up. We're going to be mowing it probably starting next week.
Perfect.
So we're going to have nice green grass throughout the wintertime.
No
it's
paint.
It's going to be awesome. No paint.
Real grass.
Real grass.
There you go. Although I'll tell you what, that paint has come a long way. I was at a course yesterday. I couldn't even believe it was painted. It was unreal.
I've seen a couple too that you had to look really, really close. I mean,
All right. So for those of you looking forward to your golf packages or golf trips coming up in the spring and want an excellent course to play, I tell you, and it gives a challenge, but is definitely fair for all levels. Colonial Charters out in Longs, South Carolina. Chris, how can they get a hold of you?
Give us a call at the shop, 843-399-4653. And you're definitely going to want to call for the shootout because spaces are going really fast and they are limited.
That's right. So that starts December 6th, but every 2 weeks after that, because we know it's going to be a blast for everyone.
Right. We're going to turn it into a big party, trust me. And the good news is, and going back to the giving back to the community, we're actually doing this in memory of one of our members.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That has passed. So there's a little deeper meaning to it. It's our first one. We dedicated it to him. And we're actually going to donate the proceeds to the Babe Ruth Alumni Association.
Oh, wow.
Where he spent a lot of his time.
Okay. So a charity's going to be involved as well. I tell you, it doesn't get any better than that.
Sure doesn't.
All right.
We love doing it.
Is there anything that we need to tell the folks that it's going to be that we have to look forward to come the start of the year?
I'm just looking forward to green grass and people playing on the golf course. I can't ask people enough to come try it out if you haven't.
Right.
We've done a phenomenal job in turning it around. The food's good. The golf is good. The golf is challenging, but everyone who plays the course just says it's just fun.
Yeah.
It's just fun to play out there.
It's a nice round of golf. Absolutely. Absolutely. I was out there the other day. I missed you. You were out checking out the course.
The muffins were good.
Brought you some muffins.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Glad you enjoyed them. So November is Thanksgiving month again. Any special thing you're thankful for this year?
Family and friends.
Yeah.
And loved ones. That's always what I'm thankful for when I wake up every day.
All right. And we are thankful for all of you, our listeners, and we want you to come to the beach, check out Colonial Charters, have a great time playing golf, and get ready.
I'll be there all the time, so please stop in and see me. Don't be afraid to peek around the corner and say hello.
All right. Thanks, Chris, for coming in again.
Thank you.
All right. This edition of Tee It Up Grand Strand has been produced and broadcast by the Zeus Radio Network for thegolfdirector.com.